believe good old Tommy was sending me a message because this, I'm going to take these as they fell into my lap, was face down. So, I'm turning what time it is. This was face down. And what it said was, those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen and heard, but always near. Still loved, still missed, and very dear. Tommy's birthday is coming up on Saturday. And I think he just wanted to let me know that he's always with me. I filmed my symposium last week, and I talked about him a lot. You know, my platform is about the loss of friendships, and I think he and my girlfriends who passed away want me to know. And on it is Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. While we lose loved ones, whether it be through death or through disagreements with friends, a loss is a loss, no matter how you look at it. And I grabbed the Gateway deck because I just felt like everybody needed, what is the Gateway? And the cards that fell into my lap is being in the flow and soaring into the joy. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe and soaring into the joy. Childlike wonders fills my life. You know, Tommy and I had a way of always bringing back our childhood. You know, I met Tommy when I was 14, hanging out in a parking lot on Long Island, and he became best friends with my brother. Lo and behold, 227, lo and behold, we started dating when I was 21. A little hookup when I was 16, but we dated when I was 21. And we stayed on and off together until he passed at 43 years old. And yes, while I call him my ex-husband, we were legally never married. But a piece of paper doesn't make you married. A piece of paper makes you binded by law. But married makes you owning a house, owning cars, owning a boat, having a child. You know, we had everything but a piece of paper and a walk down the aisle. You know what? We saved $50,000 in a wedding here on Long Island, or $80,000, depending upon where you got married. We had everything but. And we still had the love. We still had everything. Because no matter what, through thick and thin, we stayed together. And we stayed a part of each other's lives. And no matter what happened in our lives, we were there for each other, no matter what. And I think that's the message that he was giving to me today, along with my friends. I've lost two best friends back to back in January 24 and January 25. And then a year after Tommy died, I lost my girlfriend Jackie to a very, very tragic accident that one day I will talk about. And yeah, so I am here to say I help people heal through losses. I lost 3 friends in the end of 24 to the beginning of 25 that are still alive. Throughout the whole source of my life, losing other friends. So when I say I know what it's like to lose friends, I know what it's like to lose friends. And I healed all the shadows of losing those friends. So yeah, to say I understand what it's like, and I've healed friendships that have wounded. My girlfriend Janine just texted me. I'll tag her on this so she'll laugh. Janine and I is a perfect example. Janine and I have been through hell and back together. We fought, we made up. We fought, we made up. We don't talk for 3 years, but then we talked for a year. We've been through everything together. When you could survive, every 444 for confirmation, when you could survive the depths of hell together, and you could embrace the future together. Janine, I swear I'm candidly in this. I step into the future with an open heart. When you could survive, that is Santo right there saying, you guys are meant to be together forever. Her son who died, I can't remember how many years ago. We are meant to enter the future together. When you've been through the depths of hell together, no matter how many people have tried to break Janine and I apart, when we're willing to say and look at each other when we know our faults, and we've had the emotional intelligence to say to each other, yeah, I lied about you, 100%. That's when you know. And if any of this has resonated with anybody, and you've made it this far and listening to me talk about this, I teach the shadow works on how to heal the wounds, to understand the emotional intelligence to get to this point in your life. When you could look at a best friend for 25 years, and when the best friend could admit, yep, I because I was in love with a man, I lied about you 100%. And you could work past that, you know you've healed, and you know that you can survive just about anything. And when you can drop the ego enough to say, I've healed that wound, and I can move past it, and I can teach you how to do that. Click the link in my bio. book a session. Let's work together, because I could help many people get to that point. I love you all, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.